So when we look at digital financial services, Zambia was actually the country where it all started. But then now you don't really hear about them in the news. Everything is around M-Pesa and the success of that, and now it's reaching 80% of the country. But then you look at a country like Zambia, which has a really small population for a really large country. So you have only about 17 million people, and 70% of the country is rural. And so it's difficult to reach them. Let's say there are no power lines or telephone lines in these areas. So I think when we went into Zambia back in 2015, we did a scoping survey looking at the percentage of the adult population that was using these services, and we found that it was really low at 4%. So our work over the last 3 years that we've been in the market is saying, how can we understand why people are not using the services that are available? Is it because these are not the right services for them, or they just have a hard time reaching these services? And once we figure that out, how can we work with the regulators, with the private sector, with other development organizations to make sure that the right products are being marketed to the right people in the right ways? And we're starting to see some uptake in that sense. So in every year we conduct an assessment report to look at how the numbers have changed. So from 2015, you went from having 4% of the adult population to at the end of 2017, now we have about 22%. So it's changing. The Zambian market is changing slowly, but I think that's what's been really interesting for me and for our team is like, it's such a difficult market. So that's the challenge. How do we make the services work, and how do we reach the people that we're trying to reach?